So today is dedicated for the singles. I'm dedicating today for you singles out there. So you have been asking yourself, why am I still single? All my friends are getting hooked up and I'm still here. Nobody is coming to me. What is really happening? Today I want to tell you 10 reasons why you are still single. So stop asking yourself, am I a gas cooker? Am I a television? Why people not coming to me? I want you to know that there are reasons why you might still be single. You might not figure it out, but this video is going to help you to figure out why you are still single. Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. How are you doing today? It's so good to have you here. If you're here for the first time, you're highly welcome. This is Idyllic ID. Here we talk about relationship problems. We try to give solutions to relationship issues and how to have a healthier relationship. So if you're having such problems or you just want to have an idea on how your relationship should be, this is the right place for you. So for today, we are dedicating it to the singles. 10 reasons why you might still be single. So these 10 reasons might not be applicable to you, but I'm sure at least one or two. So just stick with me to the end of this video so that you can know the one that is applicable to you and try to find solutions to it. And also remember, as you're watching this video, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please take 1 second and click on that subscribe button right under this video. It will be very much appreciated. Thank you very much. So the first reason is the past. A lot of you have been so heartbroken that the thought of going into another relationship scares you. So you don't even want to give yourself another chance to meet a new person. You don't, because you're uncertain. You don't know if you're going to go through that that experience again. Some of you will even give yourself the chance, but when you see even one similarity with your ex, you see that the new person has one thing that is similar to your ex, you quickly run without giving that person a chance because you are afraid. You don't want to experience this again. I want you to stop letting your past define your present. Define your presence and your future. Don't let your past define you at all. The past is the past. So give yourself a chance. Go out there and get that lucky someone. For 2, you keep meeting the wrong people. Yes, a lot of us have criteria. A lot of us have the expectations of the kind of person that you want to date, that kind of person that you want to be in a relationship with. But in your own case, you're just meeting the wrong people, the people that you don't even want to touch with a long pole. So yeah, that's another reason why a lot of you are single out there. I watched one movie, 7.5 Dates. This lady was Mercy Johnson. I don't know if you know her. She's a popular Nigerian actress. She was the lead star in the movie. And then the father was like, the father wanted to hook her up. The father wanted to hook her up with his friend's children, okay? So they had to, she said no, that she didn't want that kind of arrangement. And the father said, okay, just 7 men, and if you don't see anybody, I'm going to leave you to make your own choice by yourself. And then each man she met, you need to go watch that movie. It's very funny. Each man she met was off, or off-putting, or one attitude, or was talking too much, or was eating dirty. A lot of things. So a lot of you are in that condition. A lot of you are in that situation. You keep meeting the wrong people that you don't want to have anything to do with. So that's another reason why you might be single. But hang in there, the right one is going to come. For 3, fear of commitment. This is more common in men than in women. You don't want to be committed, or you are afraid of being so vulnerable, of being with just one person. I want you to know that a lot of commitment phobes are narcissists. Not all, but a lot of them are narcissists. Remember the Big Brother guy, Boma, that was calling himself okra. You know what okra is? We used to cook in this part of the country. We used to make soup, and the soup, when you use okra to cook, is always very slimy. It's drawing, it's slimy. So this guy was calling himself Mr. Okra, and he went on being with different girls in the house because according to him he was okra, even with a married woman. So why don't you want to commit to somebody? Why don't you want to be vulnerable to somebody? Why don't you want to stick with one person? That could be the reason why you are still single. For 4, social life is not present at all. Like, a lot of you have a schedule from church to work to the house and probably the market. So every time you're just like, you don't go out to meet people, you don't go to birthday parties, you don't go to wedding ceremonies. You're just indoors. And if you manage to go out, you're not approachable. Like, you have to make yourself approachable, you know. Stop keeping your face, like, even if somebody likes you and feels you're beautiful and wants to talk to you, because of the way you're keeping your face, so the person cannot come. You're always indoors. How will you meet Mr. Right if you're always indoors? I think Mr. Right is going to come and look for you in your house. So yes, you have to put yourself out there. Go on dating apps, go out, meet people, go to birthday parties. In fact, sometimes just go to a restaurant, go and sit down there and, you know, order something to eat. You don't know where you might meet the person. Some of you are just so comfortable, like you don't even want to try. You're just comfortable, or maybe you want someone to recommend you, which is still very valid. A lot of these things happen. People marry based on recommendation. But if that is not happening to you, put yourself out there. Unrealistic expectations. Wow. This one is very common with people that watch too much movies. You're watching too much Z World or Nollywood Epic, where a prince, you know, will be driving and see a little girl on the road, carry water on her head, and before you know it, they are married. These things happen in the movies. So, you want to marry someone like Dangote, what are you doing to lift yourself to a position where you'll be able to meet someone like Dangote? Do you understand? So stop expecting movies to happen in reality. We are not at, this is real life. Your expectations must be realistic. You know, stop looking for a prince in shining armor to come and all that Nollywood, you know, thing that we used to see. I'm not saying you should bring down your standard, but make your standard a little bit realistic. Let it be realistic. Stop living in the movies. This is real world. Another reason is attitude. Your attitude stinks. Like, you don't have a good attitude, and everyone knows you don't have a good attitude, and people around you also know that you don't have a good attitude. You need to be a nice person, you know. Even if you don't want to date somebody approaches you and you don't even want to date the person, you don't have to be nasty. You don't have to be all nasty or rude about it. You don't know how to talk to people. Even when somebody meets you, someone new, like someone that might even want to date you, comes to you, the way you answer, the way you respond, you need to know how to communicate. You need to know how to be approachable. You need to know how to be cautious, you know. You need to learn courtesy. Don't be rude, like looking down on people. Attitude could be a major problem. Another one I want to talk about today is your hygiene and your look. You need to invest in the way you look. This is very important. In your skin, some of you have very dry skin and is always looking so whitish. You're looking dirty. So invest in your hygiene. A lot of you also have mouth odor. So that when somebody comes to you and like, hi, beautiful lady, how are you doing? And you just respond with, hello, the stench coming out of your mouth. A lot of people don't even know they have mouth odor. So you need someone close to you to be able to, you know, tell you the truth. Sometimes talk to your best friend and ask her, my mouth smelling. Yes, it's very, very valid. You can do that. So invest in your hygiene, mouthwash, you know, have good dental care, and body odor is another thing that is so terrible. Like you go close to somebody and you cannot breathe. So invest in your hygiene. Shower twice a day or even more. Use deodorants, you know, use nice perfume. Dress well in neat clothes. It doesn't have to be expensive, but let it be neat. Iron your clothes. Stop looking rumpled. Invest in your looks so that you can be attractive to somebody else there. Another reason is because we enjoy being lonely, especially introverts. Introverts don't like other people's company. They want to be on their own. They cherish and they love their own company. They are okay in their loneliness. They are happy being lonely. And that's why they don't go out. They are socially awkward. So this could also be a reason why you are single, because you just want to be on your own. You don't want to share your space with another person. You're happier as a lonely person. To you, it's not really loneliness because that makes you okay, that makes you happy. So that is another reason why you might be single. And lastly, you might be single because as you get older, your criteria changes. People that you will date in your 20s, you will not like to date them in your 30s, because now you are more aware, you're more conscious, you know what you're doing, you're more matured. So your expectation is higher. You don't want to date people that will give you headache. You don't want headache, you want peace of mind. As you mature, you want peace of mind. You don't want drama. Relationship of people in their 20s is really different from those in their 30s or even 40s, because maturity comes in. So it's always more difficult for an older person to have the kind of relation, especially with women. Women don't want people that will give them headache anymore. They have a list of what they want from a man, and if they don't get it, they prefer being on their own, especially ladies that are comfortable, those that have their own money. It is more difficult for them to have a man because they have the expectation and they don't want wahala, they don't want trouble. It's either I have this kind of person or I don't have at all, and I'm okay with it. That is the way they reason. So that is another reason why you might be single. So guys, those are the 10 reasons why you might still be single. I'm sure you have found one that relates to you. So you know what to do about it now that you know why you are single, Abi. So share this video with your friends, share it with your loved ones. I want to read your comments in the comment section. Let me know if any of this point relates to you. Also, give my video a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, please tap on your subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. I'll be very happy if you do so. Thank you very much. So guys, I'll see you in my next video, but for now I have to say bye bye.